Welcome back to Persona 3. We're gonna hop right into the guide, and on July 9th, you're gonna take the second option, the Kanden Inen Shizai. You're gonna take the second option, alright? My Japanese ain't great. So the first thing that you need to do after school is go to Port Island Station, over to the outskirts, and feed the cat the second can of cat food, as we covered in the last video. Which, by the way, if you're following the series, and if you've been following the guide from the last one to this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for me. After school on the 9th, we're gonna talk to Chihiro, who technically we are dating at this point, so we're almost done with this social link. Attention please. Sophomore Chihiro Fushimi and junior actually among us. Student Council President would like to speak with you. Please go to the Student Council room immediately. I repeat again, the President wants to speak with me. Don't tell me the President thinks I stole the money too. So for this first option, we're going to choose the first one, don't worry, she'll help us. If I talk to her, at least I won't have to trouble you anymore. You decide to go to the Student Council room with Chihiro. Good, you two are here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is... You think I stole the money? Fushimi, I'd like to hear the whole story directly from you. Amunga-san, Chihiro is asking you for help with her eyes. You can choose any option for this. We're gonna defend her. And then suddenly she can explain for herself because, yeah, she got it. And then we're gonna agree to help. Oh, Chihiro standing up to Mitsuru. Dang, she getting mad. She said, I handed the fee money to you directly. Do you expect me to just pretend that never happened? Calm down, Fushimi. Nah, you done made the shy girl mad. Dang, so the teacher accidentally took the money. And now Mitsuru throwing a book at him. And she's chill. That's okay, Mitsuru-san. Everyone makes mistakes. She just wants to walk home with her boyfriend. And so then, for the last one, we're gonna say, what's wrong? Remember what I said to Mitsuru-san? Get away from him. I was worried what might happen if you were and Mitsuru-san were alone together. I was so flustered I almost passed out. I'm pretty weird, huh? Yeah, you don't want to make them shy girls upset. Dang, she been talking to her mom about me, and she wants her mom to meet me? Dang. Chihiro confessed her true feelings for me. In the evening, we're gonna go to Club Escapade and talk to Mutatsu. And then for maximum points, we're gonna choose the second option. I don't have any friends. On the 10th, when you wake up and go to class, the answer for the classroom question will be the third option. School, go to the outskirts, give the cat the third thing of food. Then after school, we're going to spend time with Fuka. After school, we're going to spend our time with Fuka, and it actually doesn't matter what we choose for this. She's still working on the cooking thing, and our relationship's getting awfully close, but we're not at the juicy part just yet. In the evening, you're going to go to Club Escapade and talk to Mutatsu again. You're not going to rank up, it doesn't matter what you say. During school, you're going to pick the second option, Imperial Prince. We want to buy 3 Yawn Be Gone from the store. And we want to go to Port Island Station and feed the last cat food to the cat. Then we can go turn in request 66, which we started in the last video. And then make sure we have a hangman persona, because we're going to go to Naganaki's shrine and spend some time with Maiko. You can choose anything for the first option. And for the second dialogue, you choose option 3, don't worry, he'll be there.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now, I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan. There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But, around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power for something extraordinary.
Like what?
He assembled a team of top scientists, and over several years, he put together an impressive collection of shadows.
You what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. And in the process, the very nature of the world was altered.
Oh my. Do you mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour. By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then, those students who were hospitalized...
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? You lied to us? You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
Never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly! That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
I see.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Indeed.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
So after the meeting, we're going to go to Game Parade and play the quiz game. Meanwhile, in the Tatsumi Port Island back alley. I don't think this is going to be about the cat.
Huh? Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Huh?
We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes. but what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit.
Yeah. To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
But very little was made public.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability. I want to know the truth, in detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagi, after all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
Not really. You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors. That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
You're right, Yamagishi. We do need you. No one can take your place. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th, 2000. To my family. Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Dad.
Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
No matter what happens, huh? I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
So on the 12th, it's Sunday, and Tanaka's show will be on TV. Some good items are for sale today. Max safety shoes, and yeah, we want those. Then you go to Naganaki Shrine and you talk to the guy you talked to yesterday. Your academics have to be at least smart for him to talk to you. You choose almost 0, and he'll tell you about his pen that is missing. Then we go over to the fortune box and select Treasurer Chihiro. Then we go to the club and talk to Mitatsu again. And for the most points, you pick option 1. Then Pharos will come and talk to you again in the night.
It's good to see.
And it doesn't matter what dialogue option you choose here, you're gonna get a
I remembered
Death
something. It all
Arcana
goes
rank
back
up.
in. Hey, didn't your switch me regardless? Because we're...
So after school on the 13th, go to the mall and talk to the student sitting on the bench. You're gonna ask him, what are you eating? And he's gonna give you a gourmet quiz. The first answer is pheromone coffee, the second answer is green, and the third answer is hagakure bowl. Then you're gonna talk to him again and give him an odd morsel. And this will start the Moon Arcana. Of course, it doesn't matter what you say to him. Then we start the Moon Arcana with the Gourmet King. Okay, so we're gonna spend the night studying at our desk, but it's very important you make a save here. On day 1 of the exams, you're gonna choose the second option, dowsing. Day 2 of the exams, you're also gonna choose the second option, octopus. Day 3, option 2 once again, Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah. On day 4, you pick the first option. I went, I learned. And then the last day, you don't have to actually answer.
I'm done, baby! The dark days of testing are finally over. The sun is shining bright.
So, how'd you do?
Hey, check it out! I aced PE!
Well, that pretty much answers the question.
A real man doesn't dwell on the past. I'm thinking ahead to Yakushima.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Are you ready? I guess I should start getting ready too. I guess I should be more enthusiastic, huh? Hey, I don't have practice today, so do you want to do something?
Sounds good. Where are we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
As if. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff in the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately, but we're still cool, right? Thanks, dude. Anyway, that's all history. It's you and me now, bro. All right, let's get going. Woohoo! Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Hell yeah, I will. Hey, what are you doing here, Akihiko-san?
Ikutsuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Maybe.
Fuka! What's wrong, Natsuki-chan? Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one... Oh, you're going back to your home today, huh? Okay, then never mind. Hey, wait! It's all right. Let's go. Sorry, I'll see you all later back at the dorm.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Mr. Chairman!
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Ken-kun. What's up?
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that. Something about his parents.
It was only me and my mom, but she got in an accident, and she died. It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But staying at the elementary school dorm all by himself isn't proper for a child his age. So I decided to move him to your dorm for the summer.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Then he's the new candidate?
Yes. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student. So it is merely a possibility for now.
Are you Sanada-senpai?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You haven't lost a boxing match yet. It's a real honor to meet you.
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Then, after Ken's introduction, we're gonna finish off the day by playing the quiz game. So, on Sunday, we're gonna buy from Tanaka. Actually would say that this is one that you could kind of skip if you wanted to. We have plenty of money, but if you wanted to. Then we're gonna go to the Naganaki Shrine, and we're gonna choose Online Gamer Maya. In the evening, we're gonna go to Club Escapade, talk to Mutatsu. Once again, we won't rank up, we're just spending time with him. Inside the Yakushima bound ferry.
Awesome! There it is! Yakushima!
Wow, so many tropical plants. Huh. Take a look at that one.
It's totally amazing, huh? Man, this is so awesome! I'm not even kidding!
Junpei-kun. Wow.
It's like we're in an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Fabulous.
Welcome back, milady.
We won't be here long, but I'll be relying on you during our stay.
You have mates?
And you must be her schoolmates, correct? Welcome to the Kirijo vacation home. Please follow me.
Is this the right place?
Dude, real life mates.
I knew she was from an important family, but this definitely confirms it.
It's good to see you.
Oh, he left. Was that her father?
Dude, talk about scary. He's not gonna make us walk the plank, is he?
Don't be stupid.
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
Sweet, this is gonna rock. Hey, you wanna go to the beach? It's right there. Dude, this place rules. Come on, let's go.
What, already? I mean, sure, but let me get changed first.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna waste a single minute. Got my sandals on, giving my feet a chance to breathe. Yep, summer's here.
Darn, there's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
What's with that swimsuit?
What about it?
Dude, Speedos? That tight fit's nasty, man.
But they're better for swimming.
You must be joking. We come all the way to the beach and you're gonna train?
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do. It's summertime at the beach. I've got the perfect activity. Oh, hey, they're here.
What?
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takaba. As you can see, she's chosen a bold design, quite unexpected. It takes a lot of confidence to pull off a swimsuit like that.
Is that umbrella taken?
Oh, and here we have the lovely Miss Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka, I had no idea you were so... I mean, you should wear a swimsuit more often.
Huh? Oh!
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Stop that creepy laugh, you perv.
And here's our final contestant.
Is something wrong?
Wow, Mitsuru-senpai, you're beautiful.
Yeah, your skin is flawless. Did you already put on sunscreen?
No, not yet.
So, which one's your type?
So the truth is definitely Mitsuru.
Whoa, seriously? You got balls, man. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven. How about a swim? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! Charge!
Whoa! I'm not letting you win that easy.
Woo! It's cold.
Meanwhile, at the entrance to the Kirijo mansion,
It's been a while. I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again. None of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group. You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
yes, Father.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That's another thing. Why didn't you ask me directly instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here. All of them. I had no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Everything?
There's a girl named Takaba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
everyone is gathered after a sudden invitation from Mitsuru's father.
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now, I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power. Was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine, if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's insane.
However, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. Now that I think about it, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth. And it's my duty to tell.
What's this?
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
A video recording?
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That voice!
My employer has become obsessed with a
It's
loathsome
Yukari's
idea.
father.
This experiment should have never even been conceived. I'm afraid what I've done will result in an unprecedented disaster. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price.
The entire world?
Please, listen carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. To end this nightmare, you must eliminate all of them. I am to blame for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success. And so I didn't raise any objections. It is all my fault.
Huh? You mean... that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takaba. He was the head researcher at the time. A very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
I can't believe it.
So, that means... my dad caused it all? The Dark Hour, Tartarus, the people who died in that incident? It was all his fault?
You okay?
So that's why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, Takiba, I
don't want your pity! I believed in him for so long. Oh, this is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little? You understand now, right? He died in that incident. Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times. Yeah, but all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in the spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up, because even though it said to my family, it was pretty much all about me. That only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared. But I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona. But it turns out, all of that was for nothing. You're just trying to make me feel better. Why does reality have to be so harsh? I tried so hard to fight my fear, and this is what I get. Maybe I'm just jealous of Mitsuru Senpai. I mean, why my father and not hers? I'm a horrible person, aren't I? Huh. Well, you're just Mr. Perfect. Nothing ever phases you. And now you've got the nerve to try and tell me how to feel? Stop acting like you have all the answers. You don't know anything. I'm sorry. My head's a mess. I'm so afraid. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm totally lost. Tell me, what should I do? Huh? You know, you really are one of a kind. I'm sorry for acting like this. You've lost your parents too, but I'm all right now. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back, right? Ooh, you're such a gentleman. Thanks.
Hey! Yeesh, what's taking you so long? Everybody's waiting. It's almost the dark hour, so you should get back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Hmm? Did I miss something?
I almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Sheesh, it's just common sense. Even I remembered.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. It's like trading away your innocence. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. So, I guess I'm stuck with you guys, huh?
Yep. Now that that's settled, let's get back.
While on Operation Babe Hunt, we see this girl. It feels as if someone is watching you. So this is who's been watching me the whole time. She must be the one who's been watching me, yeah.
I was correct. I have found you.
She threw her arms around you.
I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be with you.
That's wild.
What? I can't believe this!
What's going on? He didn't even say anything to her.
Oh, see,
There
she's
you
different
guys
than
are.
Yukari.
What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this? And why is she hugging you?
Listen, we've encountered a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need you all to go back to the house and prepare for battle.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
What do you mean?
Oh, you had me worried. You don't have permission to leave the lab on your own, I guess.
I know.
The Kirijo family Yukishima mansion reception room.
I apologize for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
So, what happened to capturing the tank?
Oh, that's been taken care of. Come here, I guess.
Coming.
This is Igus. As you can see, she's a mechanical maiden.
I am Igus. My mission is to destroy shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
No way. It's like she's... alive.
This is unbelievable.
She's so cute, but she's a robot.
Anti-shadow weapons were created 10 years ago to combat uncontrollable shadows. Igus was the last to be made, and she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon? Does that mean she...
Yes, I am capable of operating the persona Palladian.
She suffered major damage in combat and has remained in the lab ever since. It's still unclear as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning. Well, I hope you will all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon with a will of her own? This is amazing!
By the way, when we first saw you, you were hugging him, right? Do you know him?
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Perhaps her identification system is malfunctioning. Or maybe she's still half asleep. This is quite interesting.
I don't think it's that.
Well, I can ponder this later. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. You can participate in a wide range of recreational activities here. There's a tennis court, a pool table, even a karaoke machine. Would you care to hear me sing?
Oh, we get a full rank up. I didn't know.
You seem to be in great pain.
You guys. Ah, shit, it's them.
You mean those three? Wow, they're freaky.
Shut up, let's go.
Why do they always run and hide when I approach? They're like back alley rats.
Beats me.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Thanks. I'll pay you the same as... Hold up!
This time, information will suffice. Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full. They spend a great deal of time in the tower as well. Why did they take this burden upon themselves? You do know, don't you? But you don't wish to say. Is it because they are your friends?
No, I've got nothing to do with them.
Then tell us. Wouldn't you agree these pills are more important than a bunch of strangers?
I don't know the details, but supposedly if you destroy all those creatures, then the tower will disappear, and with it the Dark Hour.
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour? Why would they do such a thing? With the power they have...
What?
They wish to destroy the Tower of Demise as well?
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to take out that damn tower? Easy, Takaya.
Yes. Yes.
I can't go back. Not after what happened.
So when we come back from our vacation, we're going to spend our evening with Mutatsu. For the first dialogue option, we're going to choose option 1, I have enough. And then we're going to choose option 2, no. Which we've been spending time with Mutatsu to work on this social link. And so... we get the rank up finally.
Good morning. Please wake up. You've awakened safely. Mission complete. My highest priority is to be by your side.
She's loyal.
Hey, are you awake?
Dang, we
That girl
popular.
disappeared, and we can't find her anywhere. Think you can help us out? She might have gone out on her own, like she did in Yakushima.
I am not a girl. I am Aegis, and I am here.
Huh? Aegis, how did you...
He was asleep, so I unlocked the door.
unlawful entry. Didn't we tell you to stay in the command room at night?
I propose to be on standby in this room from now on. Is this acceptable?
Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
If there is a problem, then I will address it promptly.
The problem is, it's against dorm regulations. Well, don't just sit there. Tell her. Hey! Don't say that. You know she can't stay with you. Oh well.
But I want my robot GF.
I'll have a room prepared for you on the 3rd floor, so you can stay nearby. Oh, and don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
I'm tired. I have practice this morning, so I gotta go.
Everyone goes to a place called school in the morning. I comprehend.
So, at lunchtime, the results will be posted. You scored the highest in your class, hopefully. And you'll be able to get a gift from Mitsuru tomorrow. After school, we're going to talk to Kenji. And in the evening, we're going to talk to Mutatsu. For Mutatsu, we're going to pick You Should Go Home, second option. And we're finally starting to get into his stress as a monk. We're going to choose the second option. What about the others? So after school, you'll be approached informing you that there's competition coming for whatever club you joined. So you're going to be occupied for that. We're going to go talk to Mitsuru and get our gift. But once again, we're going to save the night card set for later. We're going to go buy 3 Yawn Be Gone. And then we're going to max out our first social link by talking to Chihiro. She wants us to come to her house. You and Chihiro are enjoying each other's company. This is the illustration collection I wanted, remember? I bought all 3. I blew my whole allowance, but it was worth it. This book was done by the same artist. Would you like to borrow it if you're interested? I just promise to think of me when you read it. And it doesn't matter what you say, but she shares her favorite manga with you. Oh, her mom's staying late at work? Oh, word. Don't make her spell it out. Oh, snap. She wished she could have you all to herself. Dang. Chihiro has expressed her love for you. Now you're free to cheat on her as much as you want. But that's because you forged a bond that cannot be broken. Aww.
Good evening. I'm glad to see that you're well.
Here's the pills.
Incidentally, I see that they've again added a new ally to their ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
It seems that what you told us before about their intentions was true. How lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene. It is up to each individual how he will use the strength granted him. But To erase the Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess. We cannot tolerate that.
Do whatever you want.
Hold it! What are you gonna do? I know they asked you to come back.
You're starting to piss me off.
They're going down, you hear me? And if you're on their side, then you're going down too.
Like I said before, it doesn't concern me.
So before you go to the arcade on the evening of the 25th, you want to make sure that you have a hermit persona with you, because you won't be able to go back and get one, and it's been a while since we've worked on this social link. But we are playing the quiz game tonight. You're gonna get a call from Bebe in the morning. You have to tell him you're busy though. You can buy from Tanaka's show if you want. He's got a bead chain and a brand wallet. Then we're gonna spend the rest of the day playing the MMO RPG. We're gonna choose the second option. So you got special training today, and then you'll go to your room and study. Training again. Then we had to grab a devil persona real quick and talk to President Tanaka. You're going to choose the first dialogue option, maybe a little. The special training for Kendo continues. And we're going to go to Game Parade at midnight, or in the evening. We're going to go to Game Parade in the evening and play the quiz game.
Sorry to wake you. I detect a shadow. Please hurry to the 4th floor.
What's going on?
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it by chance.
But the moon isn't full yet. Actually, it seems to be just a normal shadow. However, it is outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki's shrine. Akihiko went ahead since he was in the vicinity. I'm sure he can handle it alone. But let's get ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Fuka.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come right away.
What's wrong? Is it a powerful one?
No, the Shadow's been defeated. In fact, it was already defeated when I got here.
What happened?
The little fella's been injured. I want to save him if we can.
Oh,
Little
it was
fella.
Ken.
Beats me.
At any rate, let's go.
Oh, it's not.
Koro-chan! Are you okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We have to help him.
First, we must stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that Shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean that this dog's a persona user?
He says, "This is a place of peace, so I protected it. There are flowers over there." Those flowers. They must be for the priest who died in the accident.
So, he really was guarding this place.
I guess. Don't tell me you can translate dog language too.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fella really is a rare breed.
Confirmed.
He's not the only one.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it may be midnight, but I believe I can arrange for one.
Good job, boy. You're one amazing dog.
In the evening, we're going to go to Club Escapade and spend time with Nitatsu. And for the last night of the month, we're going to go and rank up our tower social link. And we're going to take the second option. I don't think you should.